What if I told you that the mindset that has gotten you wealthy before retirement could actually hurt you while you were in retirement? So here's the idea. Before retirement, a lot of advisors like myself will look at someone in their 30s, 40s, maybe mid 50s and encourage them to stay in at least moderate aggressive part of the market. Now that's not true for everybody, but we like to see people engage the market. As you get closer to retirement, some things can happen where you actually being aggressive can actually hurt you. The problem is for years and years, 10, 20, 30 years, a lot of people they've been wired, they've been thinking about, I've got to stay aggressive, got to get in the market. They're getting double digit returns. They've had 10%, 12%, 14, whatever that number is. And then at retirement, we're having to switch the way that we think about things. You know, I believe you kind of are what you think, what you dwell on, what you focus on. And so for all those years, you've been thinking about how can I get the most out of my money? How can I get the most return? How can I have my money growing for me? Because compound interest grows on top of other compound interest. But then at retirement, it's this new shift, this new way to think, this new approach that says, hey, I'm not trying to have double digit returns. What I need now is I need stability, I need a system, and I need a plan. That's a really hard corner to take because let's face it, most people only retire one time. I knew a man one time that retired and the company that he left couldn't replace him, so they kept hiring him back and back. But for most people, you do one job, you work till the time, maybe you sit down with an advisor, or maybe you do it yourself, and then you take that new page is turned and you're actually now retired. You've never done this before. And so your thinking has to be different for this new phase of life because what got you here in the accumulation phase, climbing that mountain, won't get you there, which is the retirement phase, which is creating sensible, scheduled, systematic, but still dynamic retirement spending, ways that you can have a reliable way to spend down your money. It's got to start with a different level of thinking. We know what this looks like and how we can help you with that. I'd love to have a conversation. You see where your thinking is now and to talk about where you need to go for the future.